in life and on demand.
Welcome to OmniSport. Let's go. Streaming data free on the MTN network in South Africa.
This is OmniSport.
T's and C's apply.
Chelsea scored 3, Liverpool are back to winning ways, and Man City secured a 2-2 draw against Arsenal in the last minute, who had 10 men for 56 minutes. What a weekend. The greatest drama on earth, the English Premier League. Let's start off with the Blues. Chelsea won 3-0 away at West Ham. Nicholas Jackson with 2 goals and Cole Palmer with the other, giving the Blues the 3 points at the London Stadium. Enzo Maresca was asked if winning in front of the Chelsea owners made the victory a little bit more special. He was also asked if he can start to see sort of any improvements in his side at the moment.
I think not only today, it's always good when we win game for them, especially as you said, because they were both here. Probably we can give also them some good moment. And yeah, as you said, they were in the change room, they were all happy. But yeah, the results and the points, they are always important in our business for sure. But for me, the main target in this moment is to see how we progress as a team, and I think we are improving many things. Even if today we could attack better, we could defend better, but especially we could manage the game much better. Sometimes we need to give more passes, keep the ball, and we are in rush and we want to attack immediately. But overall, I think we deserve to win the game.
Yeah, 2 things there. I mean, I think obviously Nicholas Jackson has scored twice. That's going to burn your ass as a Chelsea fan. But I watched that game and there are the inklings of something special there. I see Chelsea coming through. It's just like a Chelsea way of playing.
Starting to get an identity, and Maresca still isn't happy. He doesn't think his side were anywhere near sort of at the levels he wants, and he doesn't think they're the finished product. Here's what he had to say when he was asked whether he's happy about the performance or not.
I think we are in the right path. We are in the right direction, but this is a long journey. Now probably because we won today and we are in a good moment. It looks like everything is fine, but as I said, not everything is fine. We could attack better, we could defend better, but it's just a matter of time. I said at the beginning, the most important thing is how the player they buy since we arrive here, the work together, and this is the most important thing.
As a bald man myself, I'm really starting to love how many bald managers are being successful. It's really good for the bald. It's good for the bald brand, you know, between Maresca and your guy, Arne Slot, Pep Guardiola. It's a good time to be bald.
Well, it's not a good time to have a bald patch, as I have. So, I mean, I'm a bit like Manchester United with my hair. I'm holding on to past dreams.
Oh my God! Well, a man who isn't holding on to past dreams and is playing in the present. Great football. The fans are loving him. They're back to winning ways. It's the Liverpool manager. They hammered Bournemouth 3-0 at home, and manager Arne Slot seemed to take delight in his team's ability to mix it up in their build-up play, particularly with 2 of the goals.
Led up to both goals were different, and that's why really good. So in the first goal, Ibu recognized really well that they had a high last line, and they wanted to press us really high, completely different than Nottingham Forest. And he recognized the right moment to play the ball in behind. And in the second one, we needed to play Mo, and Trent reacted fantastically by coming underneath, bounce past Mo, and he just went all the way with the ball all over the pitch and assisted to Lucio. So both team goals with different setups.
The good times are back at Anfield.
Yeah, I mean, Nunes is a dichotomy for me. You don't know what to do with him. A dilemma, not a dichotomy. But he seems to be thereabouts, and then he does something like he did on Saturday. In that goal, Slot even said, why didn't he dribble a little bit more? But he cracked that beauty right in the side. And I think Trent AlexanderArnold is perhaps the best defender in the country at the moment in terms of the wing defender, not as a defender, but as a wing defender coming through. Mo Salah's in the best form of his life. Yeah, there's good things for Liverpool, as Bernardo Silva will tell us later.
The Liverpool man, Bernardo Silva is he's unbelievable. The Liverpool manager also spoke about what he was looking for in the performance against Bournemouth before the game, because he was slightly worried about something, and I thought this was really interesting.
Yeah, I said them today in the pre-match meeting that I learn from them day by day, and that I was really curious to see how we would react after the Milan game, because what I know from the start and what I knew before I even started is that there's a lot of quality in this team. That's clear. But we're not the only one. There are a lot of quality teams in this league. But so winning games is not so difficult if you have so much quality. If you want to win more than only a few games, it's also about mentality. And after the United game, which was a big win or a statement win, I think you call it here in England, then to see us coming back against Nottingham Forest like that was not what you expect from a team that wants to compete for something. So after the statement win or the big win against AC Milan, I was curious to see how we would react today, and there was a much better reaction than we had against Nottingham Forest.
But for Arne Slot, he was really happy about the way that they showed a mentality to bounce back, is what Arne said. And I think it is a good point, you know, especially after that disappointing loss to Nottingham Forest, is he kind of said, okay, we beat Milan, that was good, but he wanted to see how guys could come back and be more consistent, because he feels you can't win titles if you're not consistent. And I think that's a very, very good point, and you want that kind of mentality at your club, right?
Yeah, you also wanted sorry, carry on.
No.
So you want an ability for someone to be able to, not just bounce back, but then, as you just said, show their consistency. And Liverpool, that was what won them the Premier League the first time around, which made them finish second with the most points against City twice. It's consistency of selection and consistency of performance week in, week out.
Well, another club that's been consistent, Man United, consistently terrible. Man United drew 0-0 against Crystal Palace, and Erik Ten Hag was not happy with his team drawing a blank there.
Not happy. We are disappointed with the score, that's clear. But I know one thing for sure in football, it's a long way to go. And when you play in the quality we now deliver, the points will come, the goals will come, so then the points will come.
There you have it. The goals will come, the points will come. Man. And by the way, did you watch that game? Because I managed to catch the highlights because I was stuck in a snowstorm, so I couldn't watch it live. But Man United, not looking good. Some people thought they played well.
Incredibly inconsistent. Somebody said they found a way to be ordinary. And they do find a way to be extraordinarily ordinary, and that's an adjective and a noun that shouldn't go together, but they are. There's no consistency at the moment. I think it'll take another season and a half for them to get back into the sort of form they want to get in.
One of the big problems is Marcus Rashford not being a starter yesterday, and it's drawn a lot of bizarre to say the least, and the media aren't happy. Obviously, they haven't liked Ten Hag from the beginning, but the fans aren't happy. Nobody knows why he didn't start. Ten Hag came out all guns blazing, though, defending his decision and defending Rashford.
Already there's speculation and some pundits, and that's crazy. Then I would almost say you are, as person, you are not okay when you bring such speculation if you don't know what's on. This is just rotation, and we have many games to cover, and we have more than 11 players, but we have to give all the players, if they perform, we will give them the chances, and finally we will find out, of course, the players who perform better will play more. But this has nothing to do. I'm very happy with Marcus, with everything, with his defending part, with his offensive. He scores in this moment, so he performs very good, and so nothing to do with it that he was on the bench, just rotation.
At what stage does Rashford become too big of a headache for any Man United manager to keep? Because if he plays, it's a problem. He's playing terribly. If he doesn't play, the media's on his back. Like, at what stage do they just say, okay, let's get this out of here?
I don't think they'll sell Rashford, because he does bring a certain ethereal and special and also unpredictable manner of playing. It's not down to Rashford. That's not the problem. The problem is that this team cannot be trusted in terms of being a manager. They fail to do the basics of defending. They will contrive comical ways of getting goals rolled offside, and they'll waste opportunities. It's a team systemic problem.
Listen live and on demand.
Welcome to Omni Sport.